Hi everybody, and welcome to Studio Linq's virtual product launch. My name is Tarik Kaddouri, and I'm the founder of Studio Linq. Today we invite you to be an active participant in our brand's launch as we announce our mission, vision, and first product invention. At the end, we will discuss the product in depth and do a live Q&A session afterwards where you can ask us anything. I'm incredibly optimistic about this future and the decade that we're living in right now. The year 2020 may seem to be the most difficult year and has impacted the lives of everybody on the planet in one way or another. But I'm extremely hopeful for the future, for I feel as though that this is the year and this is the decade that we all band together to promote equality and climate action. The world is founded on radical ideas and human creativity. And what sets us apart from everyone else is the ability to rally behind a unified mission together for the betterment of society. There's never been a more determinate decade in our lifetime. Your actions now directly impact the future generations and the health of society moving forward. During this session, we're going to discuss Linq and our contribution to a more equitable, just, and sustainable future. To start things off, let me show you what I mean.
I've always been seeking some sort of connection.
제 몸과 연결이 끊긴 듯한 그런 느낌은 정말 이상하고 어색해요.
It's like I'm always chasing and working twice as hard to keep up.
I can't explain how it happens. When I feel it, it clicks. But nowadays, it doesn't click.
At Linq, our mission is to combine art and science to improve the human experience. We're a human design company that creates innovations around sport and wellness so you can get into your flow, move better, and feel better. When it comes to footwear, traditional shoe manufacturing is very mold-based, but one size does not fit all. Consumers are supposed to squeeze into this static product, but it restricts the way we move. And because we're all different, it's hard to find a shoe that truly fits. In a way, it's like wearing someone else's glasses. It's immediately blurry and uncomfortable. But when it comes to footwear, it takes years to understand the negative impacts it's had on your body. We went to the source of the footwear manufacturing process in Asia to understand the problem and to rethink the entire experience. As it turns out, this process has not been challenged for over 100 years, until now.
All right, now that we understand the feelings and the energy, let's discuss the brand. We call ourselves Studio Linq because we want our name to communicate our mission. First and foremost, we are a performance wellness company that creates great products and experiences to improve the human quality of life. For creatives, fitness enthusiasts, or active citizens, the studio is a mental state of always learning a new skill. Sometimes it takes a while, but we have to stay at it to get through the kinks. And Linq refers to the merging of mind and body. By using products, we can flush out the kinks and connect into our flow. We're inspired to create products that inspire you to take action. There's so much to explore within those moments that the innovations from us are set to be the tools for your personal experience. To catch a glimpse into what I mean, I'd like to address what we stand for. We strongly stand for three pillars: sustainability, authenticity, and innovation. Sustainability to us means, can we repeat the process? Can we do it with the least amount of emissions as possible? The convergence of mental and physical health are the utmost important to us. It is authentic to us to deliver the best technology so you can move the way you're meant to move as an individual. And innovation. Our products are on the cutting edge of science, materials, and manufacturing to improve your lifestyle. These pillars filter all of our decisions. The way we express these pillars is through experiential products and services, and our commitment is to a lower carbon footprint of wellness and performance product while improving the benefits. And we're going to unveil our first product that does exactly that today. I'd like to bring up a very important topic about movement. Your biomechanics, or the way you move, is drastically altered by the footwear you choose, essentially meaning we move the most at ease when product accommodates to us as opposed to alters our natural movement. As the video discussed, we all move uniquely, but are limited by the way footwear is manufactured. And this can make identifying a pair of shoes a daunting task. Even further, 2/3 of people are in the wrong size shoe, and 50% of people report to have a foot pain. And this is all because we're different, fitting into the same mold. Both of these problems lead towards distractions, and we all know distractions prevent us from achieving what we're truly setting out to accomplish. We believe by championing movement, we can create products to allow for individuals to be at their best, feeling lighter and more comfortable, and most importantly, distraction-free. Our research shows us that this is what people are asking for. Over the past few years, I've traveled and lived throughout Asia, Europe, Africa, and the United States, and I found people are seeking three major things. The first is to feel healthier, typically through activity. This can be a natural escape mentally or to achieve physical goals. The second is to feel in tune with their body through understanding oneself and knowing how to get into their groove. And third, people feel immense pressure to do right by the environment, that they're seeking the right information so that they can make responsible decisions. To this global community, I have found movement is the authentic thread that connects us all. This group does not feel labeled by a particular category because they are not one thing. They're multifunctional and diverse and heavily underrepresented. We listened to this global consumer, and what they want is super clear to us at Linq: to have performance quality product for life, that it's distraction-free, comfortable, and fits exceptionally well. And that's it.
No two people are the same. Everyone has their own frequency, their own movement patterns, their own style. And from a design perspective, we found that as a true source of inspiration. It became the piece we wanted to highlight and honor. We wondered, what if everyone could have their own unique experience inside the shoe? What if we could create a structure that matched your movement? And that's exactly what we did. We integrated the best in materials, design, and biomechanics to deliver a revolutionary product. We call it the Linq Purity 1.
We're ready to be the first line of footwear designed for your movement in mind. Let's take a deep dive into the product and tag in Nick Cantrell of our design team to discuss the creation of Linq Purity 1.
Hello everyone, my name is Nick Cantrell and I am the footwear designer here at Studio Linq. And today I'm going to be talking through kind of the process behind how we went about designing our first shoe, the Purity 1. So we started with our problem statement of how do we allow people to move more freely and efficiently, and really to break the mold of traditional manufacturing that use molds, which is typically a one-size-fits-all approach. And when you think about the human body and movement, everybody is different, everybody is very diverse, and we all have different shapes of feet, we all move different ways, and we all are a different body weight. So when you think about trying to fit all of those different types of bodies into one type of footwear, it really can be problematic, and there are a lot of compromises that are made if you're not really fitting in that category. So we went about it a different way. We want to think of how we could utilize computational design in combination with the advantages of 3D printing to develop a piece of footwear that really started in the right direction of how we free up people's movement and really provide a one-to-one fit to each individual. So we looked at some inspiration around ways that this is done in architecture and also in nature. And we started by looking at some inspiration from Japanese architecture that uses a tethering system to the buildings for earthquake prevention. And this type of system allows the tethers to vibrate in an earthquake and keep the structures upright. And if you think about it, this is parallel to what our bodies are doing every time we take a footstep. It's kind of like a mini earthquake. So how do we dissipate that force? We also looked at some solutions in nature. So looking at biomimicry of Voronoi patterns that are found in nature to create structure, and how these types of patterns could be replicated in 3D form to inform the structure and design language of the 3D lattice we'd be using. So we combined our data and our inspiration utilizing computational design to generate what you see here, which is our 3D sponge lattice. Now, this is made up of hundreds of little struts that allow you to move in a very unique way that's very organic and free and really unlike anything you've ever felt under your foot. The goal of this is to provide one-to-one fit to each unique person, how they should be moving, and to take into account all of the attributes that make them unique and to give them something that truly is a one-to-one fit. Thank you for letting me take you through the process of designing this shoe, and I'm excited for you to see it.
Thanks, Nick. And now for the Purity One. Designed for 360-degree peace of mind. Absolutely stunning. We believe pushing into a 3D printed footwear world will revolutionize the industry for a better overall experience for the consumer. We chose a high performance walking silhouette, and we wanted to bring consumers along walking before we started running. With work from home becoming more normal, people are asking for at home performance. Purity One looks at performance through the lens of life and wellness. There is nothing more life-giving than allowing you to be yourself, which is a parallel for how people tend to look at their homes. And so we wanted to embody that with a natural, sleek, modern look so people felt comfortable with bringing in a new piece of technology. Our global community asked for lightweight, breathable, and comfortable, and this delivers the best of all three. I'd like to break down three major benefits that are inside. The first is it's the first ever professional ergonomic support system embodied directly into the shoe. With Linq, no longer will you have to purchase other orthotics to improve the fit or comfort of your shoe. Nobody else has done this before, but it's a necessity for us to include. We've increased the surface area around the forefoot so that each part of your foot can experience the sensation as you glide along. And this is not just any support system. Inside is an ejected plate for stability and moves with you as you compress down and propels you forward on the way back up. Your foot will be completely cradled. For our sponge cushioning, underfoot is a full 3D printed system. We've explored the best in printed materials and found one that exceeds the standard of footwear to feel more fluid in your motion. This organic sponge structure lets us improve comfort and performance while slashing the amount of CO2 it costs to make. Because in 3D printing, there's very minimal waste, making this the most sustainable performance footwear on the market. The movement experience that comes from our sponge cushioning is very responsive. It has very high rebound and very high energy absorption properties. The bottom features 4-foot flex grooves that allows you to move freely. Because of the open structure, the product is breathable all throughout, which is the first time the underside of the foot can be truly breathable. Purity One is the best in the industry for proper muscle activation within the foot and the calf muscles. For you, this means we improve the length of your total energy. It's like miles per gallon on a car. And that's what we mean by linking. To use design and materials to fire your muscles in a pattern that's most economical to you and your body. Why would we make a product that you're forced to fit into? Instead, we want to make a product that fits you. As for the upper materials, we know our bodies are dynamic. Our body changes so much throughout the course of a day. Most noticeably is our temperature. And between men and women, it's completely different because we all fluctuate at different temperatures naturally. So, for the top side of the foot, we like to call the dynamic wrap, we've integrated an upper material package that is designed to thermoregulate. This package features a smooth, non-solvent suede out of Japan, and then in the middle is the world's first natural down fabric made in Italy. This combination is antimicrobial and wicks away the moisture from sweat. Purity One retails at $450, sitting in between professional cobbler-made footwear that ranges about $600 to $700 and mold-based performance footwear that sits around $200. Starting today, we're releasing a special pre-order. We are offering $100 off to the first 300 supporters, making the product $350. This is being done through our Kickstarter campaign, and so any direct contribution helps accelerate our mission and vision of creating a better world through movement. Thank you for making today a very special occasion. And we actually have one more surprise for you. In the beginning, I promised that we offer products and experiences too. But in a virtual product launch world, it's kind of tough to showcase you the experience. And we wondered what would go well with interactive footwear is an interactive digital experience as well. So we're unveiling the first digital experience of our product and lifestyle on Instagram. You can find us at Studio Linq. You could also pre-order the product at our Studio Linq page on Kickstarter. A very warm, thankful, special shout out to Sneaker Week PDX for hosting us. Thank you for your attention, and I hope to see you in real life soon.